Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Himself, and he was able to just shut down the Camille.
Try and go for it, but Elyoya is still threatening. Onto this top side means that they will probably look for a bit more pressure there rather than looking bot side.
Looking at Mickey moving into the river. He's going for a bit of a cheeky flank.
Oh, Alvaro might be caught over the wall. Flash burnt immediately because on the top of that soul flare, the second proc would have hurt Alvaro, and Upset was rearing to go.
I mean, nice play there from Fnatic bot lane duo. Alvaro ticking over to level 5, helping him out a decent amount as well. Of course, with no things like Ignite, the kill threat is lower, but overall, single grub was secured by Razork. He's looking for a play.
Drift King running into the turret. Does he care? He has no ulti to bring back, but Scatterwing was there. The flash from Jojo, and Razork has to match it. Nice Rune Prison.
Beautiful outplay there from Jojo. Thought this could have been a first. It's just such a horrible state for Oscar to be in, and he knows that he is just bleeding farm.
However, Jojo just lost his flash, and he's been caught out. Scatter the Weak there, and Impale and an Unleashed Power just waiting on his head. He won't leave here alive. Realm on for not. 2-level lead between top laners.
I was going to say, if that actually connected, I think Mirren just goes for the all-in with the ultimate and takes it, because you don't have that knockback. That's why Mirren wanted to play aggressive on it, and Oscar didn't have no flash. There could have been a very dead Jace in the top lane. Oscar not in a good shape at all in the top side.
Kind of a reverse of what we've seen so far in the series, right? And Fnatic always playing for these bot lane dragons. Koi always getting early grubs at least.
Really, which is why Mickey with push has been able to at least lend a little bit of help here in mid.
And here he is again, right? And Jojo might be dead because the orbs are down, the ult is unleashed. And Humanoid, it looks easy here the longer this lane goes.
That's another kill.
They just wanted to get any grub here if they can manage it. It's not just out of range there, because you can see Upset looking for plates on that bottom side, and Movistar Koi have rotated everyone up. That's at least alive to try and cover this at the moment, but it is still a 4v4 as Jojo Pyun makes his way to the bottom side.
And Mirwin joins in as well. He's just trying to help out with the grubs, but Elyoya looking for the turn. He's got Curse of the Sad Mummy available, and he's going to make someone surprise party indeed. All it takes is an engage as Razork looks to go in first. Bandit shots doesn't connect though, and they turn back for the grubs. Now on the TP, Koi want to go in, and Mirwin starts it off. There it is! It's a sad, sad party of Wild Growth set up as Koi just haven't done the finishing damage though, and here comes Zeri. Upset is rolling the fight, and although it looks great, it looked like a perfect engage, a Realm Warp has to leave! They didn't even bring the wine, but they're running out the front door before it ends.
I think it was the stun from Humanoid that just completely shut down that follow-up. Razzle,
No ulti here, but Oscar might be in trouble. However, it's Upset who's still sticking around. Mirwin thought he could find it onto Oscar in the trade, not there yet. Flash! He wants to gun on Mickey! Takes the blast code! Gets it anyway! That was egregious, but it is a shutdown for Upset.
And they do. Super.
Super.
This is not where you're supposed to be.
No, he's not. He just ran into Fog of War and into the enemy, into an Impale as well. Super duper yippity-doo. What happened in the end to you? Elyoya as well won't be caught out, but Humanoid just zones.
You've also got a great engage tool with the utilization of the Amumu, and the ability to play 1-3-1 is going to get harder the longer this game goes.
Yep.
So I will say that the responsibility is on
Fnatic. Realm more people into unusual positions, but Alvaro sitting on that top side on the reset means that this is going to be a Fnatic objective. And Movistar Koi are going to have to look elsewhere for their dinner.
Feels like Humanoid's just so strong. 80 Splinter stacks, by the way. 120 is where it maxes out, and that 15% AP comes in. He's already got Storm Surge, 9 stacks of the Dark Seal. Needlessly large sitting in that inventory, and they've got the boots upgrade. Fnatic have just taken away so much in the early game. First time we've said that this series.
Still have easy access to just get control over the map because of the pressure they can exert in the lanes.
That little tip of the point exactly of what you're talking about. The wave clip from Super already there is mid-wave. Might not be the biggest of their concerns. Super's on the hunt already. Razork flashes in. Curse of the Sad Mummy used defensively. His Upset gets the half HP. Impale is spell shielded. Jojo Pyun comes in and Razork's tool is down. Upset is down in the second if he stays in the fight, but Elyoya has to be Wild Growth. He's running for his life, but if he's tethered, he'll die. And he saves a play, but he cannot save his own life.
Side of the lane, just so that he has that extra bit of distance, so that he's slightly closer to his team, and he's further away from the enemy.
You can see the way Fnatic are responding though, as Mirren starts to teeter up river. They don't go for anything too aggressive. Now they're actually just going to go for the dragon into Attica and trade, but playing away from Mirren, because when he finishes the second item, he has one-shot potential onto Upset. He has one-shot potential onto Humanoid. but if he's never able to play the game like Upset was in the Draven, you don't have to worry about it.
If they can open up mid here, it feels like the Atacon trade for the Dragon might be okay for a comp that wants to just keep buying time. Super's going to take up the turret, but eventually it drops down. Mid is now open for the side lanes, more importantly. Bot turret as well. Atacon.
Keep your eyes on the bot lane because the TP is going to come through in his Jace.
Okay, Humanoid is on vision, so they know he's coming in. Mirwin just trying to get out of there. Wait for the hook shot, walk shot, while the rest of Koi look for the turn themselves, but Razork just does it first. Jojo now coming in from an angle while Super uses in the fog of war this choke to start bouncing the blades. These are good picks while Mirwin dies bot, yes, but 2 kills equals 400 gold over to Koi for the price of 1.
To a certain extent, but at the end of the day, the hand's the most important part.
Jojo.
And speaking of,
can't get caught out here. Oscar's over the wall. Jojo, come on, not again. Scatter the Weak is there, and he's rammed against the wall. Big mistake from the new mid laner.
the rest to be able to open up the game.
Well, he's going to have bigger words than that because Fnatic have just taken down one of the biggest parts and one of the most important parts as they head towards Baron and stuff.
Bit massive take, although third Hextech Dragon going over to Movistar Koi is nothing to sniff at, but you can try and get value from this as Fnatic, as Humanoid going to look for Mirwin. He's going to have company coming in on the top side as well. Mirwin turns.
He's just got to go in. Maybe just has to hold. He's waiting. Poke dodged away from heal there. Scatter the Weak though, and Humanoid's just out of range. Unleashes power, but still not dead yet. Mirwin's trying to buy as much time as possible. Hookshot, walk shot goes back in. Mirwin ulties onto Humanoid amongst everyone. So close. Humanoid doesn't burn a thing. He stands his ground. Last of the minions cancelled out in mid. Fnatic group up as 5 and uses Baron buff to push in, and Jojo now needs to retreat and come back because this will be an inhibitor turret for sure. And who knows what happens with mid as well as Upset moves over.
This is huge for Fnatic though. They struggle against the wave clear, as Benny said, but Baron is making the difference here, and that's 2 towers now gone.
Step up to the minion wave. Elyoya is battered, sent away. Razork is in the base by himself. In super goes, but he's wild growth to kite back, but Oscar can't find him. Good kite, good shutdown as Upset now as well. Battered by the ulti, the Camille. Mirwin joins in. They've still got fight left in them. Flash roar from Jojo. Razork has to match it as well. Mickey running for his life, and they went a bit too far.
Here we go, the ult from Mirwin.
Wants to engage. Mirwin not going to find Oscar in a good spacing as per usual, just like this game. Oscar on the J's going to poke out, and he means a bit of business now as well. He's going to chase this up and onto Mirwin. Gets the Sterix Gauge shield. That's big before a 5v5 as we speak of it, and Fnatic are turning the play. On bot, they've found Upset with an ulti firing into Elyoya, and Elyoya's ulti doesn't hit. The knockback is big, and Upset, the new addition of Fnatic, is rolling over their reverse sweep chances. He cleans them, he shocks them, and Fnatic just play the map better. Jojo, where do you think you're going? Back to NA!
Movistar Koi tried to make the play in the side lane, but Fnatic read it in the 3v3. Fnatic beat them, and now as they march towards the Nexus, Fnatic might just win it.
This was what we were waiting for. Fnatic to wake up a bit, and in this game it seemed topsy-turvy, but the Lion has roared its last, it looks like, in the lower bracket. Top 4 silences. Mirwin was a big hope in the side lane, but silenced as well. Fnatic at us in the first half, but they always find a way back in. Resilience is rewarded, and Fnatic will get a chance to make another finals, locking in their face-off against the Blue World tomorrow.
The GGs come through as Upset steps up massively in that final fight.